Hello, Justin Dickens from JAD Speckle Park. Coming up to our 8th on-property bull and female sale. It's been really encouraging being on the phone over the last month talking to clients, and just thought we'd share some of the common themes which we observe here ourselves in our herd, but it's more pleasing when it comes from clients when you hear things around the bulls, just how they last and don't break down. It's a trait of the Speckle Park breed and our continual focus on functional longevity from day one, and it's really paying dividends not just here but for our clients. The bulls have been structurally assessed by Dick Whale since inception, and that really has paid us dividends, I think, and we've had a really strong focus on feet and legs and functionality and movement, which goes on through the cow herds. And yeah, a repeated theme is when we call people is that they don't need a bull this year because the bull they bought 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago is still going, and that's a good problem to have, I suppose, if you're them. A bit hard when you've got bulls that you've got to continually shift every year, but it's a really good problem to have because it means that those bulls are going to go on and breed daughters that do the same thing, and that's a real thing that I think the beef industry has to do a lot of work on. We've got to maintain stability in the female. Now, she stays in the herd by getting in calf every year, and she stays in there by holding structure, udder, temperament, all the things that are important in the cornerstone of beef breeding. So it is a continual focus of ours, and we'll keep pushing that to make sure that we don't lose those important traits. The meat and carcass attributes have also been a continual focus of ours, trying to keep the body soft but also keep that yield that Speckle Park's known for. And our kill sheets show that these cattle yield exceptionally well, towards 60% at slaughter, but they've got a softness to them that's quite unique for high yielding cattle, and that's something that we don't want to lose in our cattle either. So it's a real balancing act, and it's obviously paying dividends for us and also our clients. These cattle continually MSA grade high, well up in the early to mid 60s continually at a very young age. So they have the ability to grade really well, and they yield exceptionally well as well. Another common theme is the really high rebreed rates that our clients and ourselves are seeing in lactating 2-year-olds. That's really the test, I guess, in the maternal efficiency of the animal. And this breed, and particularly what we've worked on here at JAD over the years, is keeping that female really in balance with nature, which allows her to lactate as a 2-year-old and rebreed in the window every time. And we've had exceptionally high results as 2-year-olds, and that carries them in good stead as mature cows as they carry on through the years. So it's a pleasing thing when we get that right. That's that's the number one for me in beef breeding, and we've got to have those females rebreed and hold the calving window every year. In approaching a decade in breeding Speckle Park, it's really encouraging to see where we've taken this breed from the other side of the world and adapted them to the Australian environment, and the transition to what they are today and their relevance in the industry we're very, very proud of, and we hope to see you here on April 17, and you can take a look for yourself. Thank you.